Hi there, I'm Joanna Nagler and this is I Am 50 Yoga, and today we're going to work on proper plow pose. So in plow pose, what we're looking for is what I call a three-pointed stool, right? I use three-pointed stool a lot in my teaching. Head, two shoulders, the head, and the two elbows. So we're looking for equilateral triangles, just like a three-pointed stool, which keeps us steady. So if you think about the stool, it doesn't fall over because the points of the stool are at equal distance from each other. So from here, what we're looking to do here is lay down, and we want to protect the curve of the neck. So this is the curve of the neck. So just like when we do shoulder stand, we're looking to protect the curve of the neck here. Now some of that is going to flatten out just a little bit, but we're not looking to flatten out here. We're looking to take the weight, in other words, in the head and the shoulders, that's one triangle, and the head and the elbows, that's another triangle. So from here, we're going to bring the knees into the chest. The elbows are nice and strong on the floor. We're using our fingertips to roll up and our belly. We're rolling up and dropping the feet over the head. Now what happens if you can't reach the floor with your feet? Then you've got to put more weight in the elbows and support your hips with your hands, right? So you can get plenty of benefit here from the pose by keeping the weight in the elbows and the shoulders and the back of the head. Notice that my neck has not flattened out on the floor. So if I drop my feet all the way back, here I am in plow pose. I press a little weight into my head and I press a little weight into my shoulders. Keeps the weight in the elbows light here with my feet all the way over. If I want a little more, I support the mid-back. Draw the left foot up. I like to flex the foot. Drop the left leg down. Reach the right leg up. Flex the foot. Drop the right leg down. Now what happens if I'm moving from plow pose into shoulder stand? Then I've really got to support my low back, and I've got to support with my head, my shoulders, and my elbows. Now my elbows are going to take more of the weight. If I'm going to flex my feet and draw myself up a little straighter, then I've really got to press into the back of the head. The back of the head is strong. Don't be afraid to put weight into the head. The elbows are strong. So are the shoulders. The curve of the neck we want to protect. To come on out, come back down into plow one leg at a time. Halasana or plow pose. Take the feet wide. Weight still in the elbows. If you want more, bend at the knees. Now you will feel the top of the thoracic spine on the floor. No big deal. Do it if it's right for you, but not if it's not. Straighten the legs. Plant the fingertips. Now this is important. Come on out with a lot of weight in the back of the head. Weight in the shoulders. Now it's going to shift to my elbows right here. Now it's going to shift to my fingertips. Once I get my spine all the way down, then I can bring the knees into the chest. Take some small circles with the knees to release the low back, mid back, upper back. And roll on up, come on up to seated. So if you like blankets in this pose, the point of the blankets is to fill the curve of the neck, right? It fills the space of the curve of the neck. We're looking for two nice solid folds, and the folds go where your neck goes. So one thing I often see when students are doing this is they have their neck in the right place, but they have their elbows off to the side. So the elbows need to be on the same plane as the neck. So one more time, we're filling that space with the blankets, and the nape of the hairline goes right there. From here in plow pose, I'm going to draw my feet over my head. The blankets fill the space. I'm holding my hips. My elbows are still taking some weight. My shoulders take the weight. The top of my head takes the weight, the back of my head. From here, if I want to step up, one leg. Come on down. Other leg. Come on down. If I want more, I can still bend at the knees, tops of the feet, or cock the toes. Straighten the legs. To come on out, plant the fingertips just the same, press into the back of the head, press into the shoulders, press into the elbows, even on the blanket. Come on down, Bring the knees into the chest. Control the drop back with your belly. Some small circles with the knees. Come on out. Roll on up. And that's your safe Halasana or plow pose. Thanks for joining me. I'm Joanna Nagler. I am 50 Yoga.